Hello, this is Mr. Rocket O with my predictions for tonight for Money in the Bank. And by the way, I'm wearing green to represent Money in the Bank. I'll not be able to watch it, but I will try to, find out what happens. So, here we go. The World Heavyweight Championship Money in the Bank contract. Cody Rhodes versus Wade Barrett versus Damian Sandow versus Fandango versus Jack Swagger versus Antonio Cesaro versus the United States Champion Dean Ambrose. My pick is Cody Rhodes because he needs a big push. He needs to break from tag team right now, especially for Damian Sandow, who is terrible at what he does. So I think Cody would make a great World Heavyweight Champion if he does win tonight. I've always liked him, except for the dashing crap. So I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes. Like it or not, deal with it. The Intercontinental Championship: Curtis Axel versus The Miz. I always liked The Miz, but I have to go with Curtis Axel because I think he's going to be the next big thing. No pun intended. He's done pretty good for himself, except the two losses over Chris Jericho on Raw and SmackDown recently, the last 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm going to go with Curtis Axel. I'm not really a big Paul Heyman fan, but he is arguably one of the best managers in the WWE's history of any manager. Even Vicky Guerrero, because she sucks ass. That's just how it is. The WWE Tag Team Championship match. The Usos versus The Shield. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. I have to go with The Shield because they're not going to lose their titles probably not until anytime soon, or maybe not until Night of Champions, because they're unstoppable in their titles, so it kind of makes sense to me. Announcement coming up after this video about Night of Champions, by the way. So The Shield is my pick for this match. Chris Jericho versus Ryback. I have to go with Ryback because he has not had a pay-per-view win in a long time. He did not win the Royal Rumble. I don't remember him being at Elimination Chamber. He probably was. I don't remember. He lost to Mark Henry at WrestleMania. He lost to John Cena at Payback. I don't forget one, but I don't remember. So I'm going to go with Ryback, though, because he deserves it. And Chris Jericho is going to go on tour soon with Fozzy, so he won't be around probably until next year's Royal Rumble anyway. So that's just how it is. The Divas Championship match between Caitlyn and AJ Lee. I gotta go with Caitlyn. Caitlyn is my favorite diva all time. No questions asked. She reminds me of like a combination of the former WWE divas, Ashley and Trish Stratus. She got the hair kind of different colors and everything, and their attitude's a little like her, but it's more like Trish Stratus. It's like combined Ashley and Trish Stratus equal Caitlyn. That's not why I really like her, but she's a fantastic diva. I love her as Diva Champion, and I'm going to love her even more tomorrow on Raw when she has the title again. She's going to win it tonight, but I'm rooting for her big time. And plus, she signed the contract. She threw AJ in the corner pretty much, which was awesome. I almost got out of my seat laughing my ass off the whole time. She was Great. She slapped Big E. That was awesome. And then she speared AJ Lee almost like a Goldberg spear. Almost like a Rhino Gore, kind of. That's what I thought it was. It was pretty cool. That's why I love her. She's fantastic. Kudos to Caitlyn. I do love AJ too, but Caitlyn's way better. The Money in the Bank All-Stars match, which has a lot of controversy now since the Wyatt family took out Kane on Monday Night Raw. Randy Orton versus CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan versus Christian versus Sheamus versus the returning Rob Van Dam from Battle Creek, Michigan, which I'm rooting for him too. He's one of my picks. I have like 4 picks. Okay, here are my 4 picks. Rob Van Dam, because he's coming back, so he might be like great. But it's kind of I have a little tiny doubt in him, but I have more faith in him. He's fantastic. I love him. I barely remember anything, because last time he was in WWE, I was in like 5th grade or something, so it's like, don't remember him that well. CM Punk, he won it twice. He's my second pick for this match. He won it twice. You can do a third, and then he'll win a third WWE Championship. My third pick is Daniel Bryan. He needs this push. If he wins this, there are rumors that he's going to face John Cena, and the Bella Twins might be involved somehow with that, because they're dating in real life. Like, Nikki Bella's dating John Cena, and Brie Bella's dating Daniel Bryan in real life. That's what's happening. So I think they're going to put them together for the next pay-per-view. I think it's going to be awesome. But it might start tomorrow, I don't know. And my 4th and final pick for this match is not Orton, it's not Sheamus, it's not Christian. Because Christian just came back. You're not expecting a big win like that. I mean, except Rob Van Dam, because he might win. I doubt it, though, but it depends. And Sheamus is bad at this match, so is Orton. Orton's only been like 2, and he's lost both. Not even impressive in that match. I'm sorry. I'm impressed. You know the match Randy Orton is in. He is one of my favorite superstars of all time. Along with Edge and John Cena. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a huge John Cena fan. He's fantastic. Just like XBA325. His videos recently are saying that he's a huge John Cena fan. He went to Payback and dressed pretty much like John Cena with John Cena's old belt. By the way, follow him on Twitter at SirXBA. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. RKO. But my 4th and final pick for the Money in the Bank All-Stars match is the unknown superstar. He could be fantastic, like, I can only think of Brock Lesnar, but there's no way that's going to happen. It could be Brock Lesnar, because he and CM Punk have a little thing going on, and Brock could probably prevent Punk from winning just by beating him up the whole time. I don't know. That's what I do when I play WWE13, and I don't want to win the Money in the Bank. I just beat up a rival to get an actual rivalry going to the next pay-per-view. And Universe mode, it's fun, actually. But this mystery superstar, it could be as great as Brock Lesnar, or it could be as bad as Santino Marella. He's done nothing. Actually, I think Zack Ryder needs a push too, but he's never been a world champion, so I think that's the only reason you do this. The World Heavyweight Championship match between Alberto Del Rio and Dolph Ziggler. I love Dolph Ziggler. He is awesome. He is a show-off, and he's going to get it done tonight at Money in the Bank. And I'm going to do some simulations later for it on my PS3. And Dolph Ziggler is obviously my pick for tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship match. He's going to bring it home. And if you guys don't already know, he's face now. He's not heel. He's good now. Even though his Twitter still heel Ziggler. Still counts. Whatever. He's fantastic. This guy has impressed me ever since he came back after the concussion, time and time again. Even at Payback, even though Del Rio took an easy way out, kind of taking advantage of something he shouldn't have. But the storyline, so anything happens. And then the WWE Championship match. John Cena versus the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. I always hated Mark Henry. He was not my favorite superstar. He was not even in my top 100 favorite superstars. He's not really impressive. He lost to The Undertaker at WrestleMania 22. Of course, it's WrestleMania. He didn't really give me an impressive win for WrestleMania 29 when he beat Ryback. Not really impressed. And I think Sheamus beat him at Extreme Rules in this Four Corners match or strap match. I forget what it's called. But I hate him. I'm sure he's a nice person. Plus, he faked everyone out. He even got me. I'll admit it. He got me big. I really thought he was retiring. And honestly, I was close to crying. Maybe a little tiny cry, I did. But oh god, it pissed me off so much. And then tag John Cena. I guess that's like, he did really good at acting. I guess, let's just say, that's what it is. So I'm going to John Cena because he's my favorite WWE superstar right now. He's like number 1. Number 2 is Orton. And then number 3 is RVD. It's like my power rankings and then WWE's power rankings. Mine are like John Cena, Randy Orton, RVD, you know you can't become like that. Kane, Triple H, Santino Marella, last one probably, because he's that bad. He's terrible. Okay, so I'll try my best this time. I'll try better even next time for the SummerSlam predictions, which, by the way, a year ago, in a month from now, last summer in August, I tried doing Savior of Stupidity, which was not supposed to be pay-per-view predictions, or even Raw. Didn't really work out. Couldn't find a good intro, so I gave up on it and then started again earlier this year, yeah, in the Elimination Chamber. The day after the Elimination Chamber, that's what I did. So, those are my predictions for tonight for Money in the Bank. Love the color green, but for Money in the Bank, it's the best I can do. Short notice. And then I'm going to make a video right after this one about Night of Champions. So, be sure to watch that. Follow me on Twitter at MrWallKL. Follow XBA325 at SirXBA on Twitter. And I'm trying to get a petition going. I might do another video about that after the Champions thing. I'll tell you about that later. Bye. For Mr. Raw KO. Raw. Off.